Now, meanwhile, we are seeing oil and gas prices jump. Earlier today, Brent crude was trading at a 4-year high of $126 a barrel. So for more on this, I'm joined now by the CBC's Anis Haydari in Calgary. Anis, what are some of the reasons behind the ongoing increase?
So this surge really, which took that international standard oil price, Brent crude, to a 4-year high, is mostly, or at least significantly, because of these concerns over the conflict re-escalating near the Persian Gulf at the Strait of Hormuz between the U.S. and Iran. But there's also this sort of financial confusion happening, is maybe the way that I would put it, because the price that we're seeing, that we quote, this, Brent crude oil price, that's a futures price. That's what traders expect to pay at a certain point in the future for a barrel of oil. But the price that they need to pay for an actual physical barrel of oil is much higher. And the price that's projected across different months is also sometimes higher, sometimes lower. So there's confusion in the market is probably the easiest way to explain it. There's really a lot of, we don't know what's happening next, and we don't know what's going to happen in the minds of commodities traders. And when they are unsure about something, typically that drives the price up. Now, of course, it came back down a little bit after that 4-year high that we saw early this morning. But just for some context for the audience, before this war started between the U.S., Israel, and Iran, Brent crude is trading around $70. So even though it's not 126 right now, it's, around 111, it's a little bit lower than it was earlier this morning, it's still very, very high compared to before. And that is, of course, what's driving up the price of gasoline, jet fuel, all sorts of other things. And Canadians will have probably either noticed already today, noticed last night, or they will notice as today continues that gasoline prices are shooting up in this country again. And in many parts of the country, that gas tax relief that we saw from the federal government, never mind, the tax isn't there, but the price you're paying at the pumps is either going to make up for that or will be more than it was, Arthi.
Anis, thank you for the latest on that. That is the CBC's Anis Haydari in Calgary.